Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to walk through a simple balance sheet tutorial. We will start off by looking at a business scenario. The second items that we will look at will create journal entries to set up our T accounts, which will then lead us to our balance sheet. As for our journal entries, we will discuss the difference between debits and credits for our journal entries. We will also look at setting up our T accounts, which will ultimately feed into our balance sheet. And the balance sheet accounts that we will be using today are four simple accounts, starting with cash, equipment, loan payable, and owner's equity. So let's get started. First scenario, imagine a small business owner starting their business with $10,000 cash, purchasing $5,000 worth of equipment, and taking a $2,000 loan. So let's start off by setting up our journal entries. So the first journal entry we will have is we want to record the $10,000 cash injection from the business owner. So to do this, we will start by recording the date that it was injected. So January 1st, 2024, the owner injected a cash amount of $10,000. Now you see this will be recorded under the debit section, and this is because any increase to any assets, so whether it's cash, equipment, inventory, if it's an increase to the asset account, it's typically going to be recorded as a debit. And if it's a decrease to the asset account, then it's going to be recorded as a credit. Now, for liabilities and equities, it's a little bit different. So any increase in equity will be recorded as a credit, and if it's a decrease in equity, then it'll record as a debit. And then same for liabilities. If it's an increase in liabilities, you will see it recorded as a credit, and if it's a decrease in liabilities, then you will see it recorded under debit. So this is the first transaction. So we have a cash injection of $10,000 provided by the owner, equity of $10,000 credit. Let's go to the next journal entry. So the next journal entry says the owner also purchased $5,000 worth of equipment. So to do this, the next journal entry is the one here below. So on January 2nd, 2024, the owner purchased equipment worth $5,000. And so you will see this is a decrease to cash of the same amount. And this is because the owner used cash to pay for this equipment, so therefore causing a decrease to the cash account. And so you'll see cash $5,000 under the credit section. All right, and the last journal entry we have is the owner also took out a $2,000 loan. So remember earlier we discussed increase to liabilities, and because loan is a liability, it's a financial obligation to the lender, this will typically go under credit. So our last transaction here is that we received $2,000 of cash, which is an increase to the cash account, and the credit is going to be a loan payable as a liability in the same amount, $2,000. Okay, so now that we have this, we can now set up our T accounts. And so if we go down to our T accounts, you'll see that our asset accounts are labeled in green, our liabilities are labeled in blue, and our owner's equity are labeled in yellow. So all we want to do here is we want to sum up the journal entry transactions. So if you look at cash, in January 1st, we had $10,000 injection, which you'll see up here. I'll highlight this in yellow just so it's clear. And then we also had a cash increase of $2,000 on January 3rd from the loan that was taken out for the business. So if I sum these up, you'll see it's roughly $12,000. However, we did have a decrease in cash of $5,000 because the business owner purchased equipment of $5,000. So there's going to be your $5,000 of credit. And so to get your total balance, we will typically just go ahead and sum up the asset column, which is $12,000 minus your $5,000, which equals to your $7,000. As for the equipment, if we go back to our journal entry, there was only one journal entry for equipment, and you'll see that this was for the purchase of $5,000. So here is going to be your purchase. Your ending total balance for the equipment is $5,000. The next one we have is owner's equity of $10,000. Now, if you recall, the owner injected a $10,000 capital contribution of $10,000. and we see this reflected under the credit section here as it should be. And then lastly, we have our loan payable amount that was taken out for the business in the amount of $2,000. And if you recall, this was the loan that the borrower requested from the lender or from the bank. Okay, so that wraps up our T accounts. We can now go ahead and finalize our balance sheet. So the last section here is we have a very simple balance sheet that sort of sums up everything that took place. And so it's very simple. We basically want to make sure that our assets equals our liabilities plus our owner's equity. And so looking back at our T accounts, cash ended at $7,000, equipment ended at $5,000, summing a total assets of $12,000. Next up, we have our liabilities of $2,000 from our T account and owner's equity of $10,000. So you will see that our assets equals our total liabilities plus our equities of $10,000. So let's say, for example, there was something off here. So let's say if there was a clerical error that said we only received $7,000. You will see that our balance sheet does not balance, where there's a shortfall of $3,000, and that's because our total assets does not equal our total liabilities. So anytime we're doing a balance sheet, we want to make sure that our total assets equals total liabilities and equities. So just want to make sure you're accounting for that when you're doing your journal entries as well as your T accounts. And there you go. That's how you do a simple balance sheet tutorial. So typically start off with the journal entries, record your debits and credits, your increase to assets and decrease to asset accounts as well as liabilities. Set up your T accounts so you have the total running balance for each account. And then lastly, that should give you everything you need to be able to finalize your balance sheet here. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments down below. And thanks for watching.